This segment is sponsored by Labor Credit Union. Labor Credit Union has a long history, over 90 years, serving employees of the U.S. Department of Labor. Today, they've expanded that mission to serve families across the region. Joining us now to share how their roots keep them grounded while their growth keeps them relevant is Audra Pettis, Vice President of Operations. Welcome to Great Day, Washington. Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Elaine.
Of course. Well, 90 years serving families, but you're expanding. Tell us more about that.
Right. So for 90 years, we only supported U.S. Department of Labor employees and their families. In September of 2024, the National Credit Union Administration expanded our field of membership, so we now welcome anyone who lives, works, worships, or goes to school in all of Washington, D.C., Prince George's County, and Montgomery County.
Oh, wow. That's quite an expansion to serve more people. Now, many folks are facing financial challenges right now. How do you help your members through that time?
So we are on a new mission. Our goal is to become a community development financial institution, some know it as a CDFI. And what that designation means is that we are committed to making sure that access and lending are available to underserved and low to moderate income communities. So that is a driving force in our field of membership expansion, because with the high cost of living here, we find it just critical to make sure that communities that have a tendency to be overlooked or just their struggles are a little bit different. We want to make sure that we are that premier financial institution for those communities.
Yeah, and teaching people about finances, that's so important. Yes. How are you able to help your members?
So our priority is financial education. So we focus on our partnerships. So we partner with nonprofit organizations all around the DMV area. We administer financial education to their clients. We go into high schools. For example, we have a standing partnership with H.D. Woodson High School in Northeast Washington, D.C., where we go in and we do financial education workshops with their juniors. Wow. We place a huge emphasis on that because it is not a required mandate in all of Maryland and D.C. schools. So we find it our mission to make sure that we are providing those critical skills that all people need, no matter whether they go to college, whether they go into the military, whether they go straight into the workforce. These are the applicable skills to budget and finance and understand their credit that are necessary to really thrive in today's workforce and environment. So we make sure that we provide those skills.
Wow, it is so refreshing to hear that you're in the high schools, because I just feel like that's so overlooked. We teach everything else, but we're not always focusing on the real fundamental skills that people need to grow into and to learn. Wow. What about other members that, just adults, and maybe their finances are okay, maybe they could be better? Do you offer resources for them?
We do. So we have a partnership with Balance, where Balance offers monthly webinars that our members can sign up for free. And we also license the Balance content, and that's what we use when we go into communities to do our financial education workshops. So it can vary from things like, are you financially healthy, to understanding your spending habits, because people don't even realize that some of the decisions you make around spending come from things like your upbringing, things that you've come through. So we focus a lot on not only the how, but the why. So it's really, really important, because we feel like that helps us better understand how can we really impact your financial well-being by understanding why it is that you make the choices that you make when it comes to your spending.
That's important. It's like a never-ending source of education, finances, right? It's going to take us all throughout our lifetime. That's amazing. How can members find you?
So they can visit any one of our branches. So we have branches that are located inside the U.S. Department of Labor building on Constitution Avenue Northwest. We have one inside Suitland Federal Center, and we are building a new branch that will be in Suitland on 3601 St. Barnabas Road that is scheduled to open toward the end of the year.
Okay.
And they can also go on our website at laborcu.org.
All right. It's a great website. I checked it out. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Elaine.
Of course. For more information, you could head to laborcu.org and scan the QR code to explore their services or open an account today.